everybody, and welcome back to Hermitcraft. Yes, I wasn't lying when I said I was back to making videos as much as I can, and well, today we are following up from the last episode where Pearl challenged me to a particular shop shape for our future Nether Plant Shop. Specifically, this little shape over here. You'll have to go watch last episode to find out exactly what we spoke about though, because yeah, it's a little bit of a challenge, I guess. But as you can see over there, my shulker boxes are sort of ready, except for one resource in particular, which weirdly enough is not stocked in the Prismarine shop. In fact, the Prismarine shop is missing, well, one thing in particular, Dark Prismarine. I mean, where is it? It's one of the most popular ones. It's even in the build itself. And yet, it doesn't even seem to be here. There's not even a shulker box here for it. Very sad. Very sad indeed. Well, Mr. Corellis said earlier that XP Crafted, of course, has his main base at a Prismarine farm or something. Or a Guardian farm, at least. And so, well, I guess I got permission from Corellis, so sorry, XP, if that's not okay. But long story short, to be able to craft them, I need the shards. And, well, I guess with that, it's off to the Nether. But I need some more rockets first, because I am running low. And well, as I head towards XP's along this Prismarine path, which I'm assuming goes there because, well, it's Prismarine, I thought about XP's base and how actually I haven't even seen it recently, his main base. Because, well, last time it was on live stream and he was placing a lot of sand, trying to, of course, get rid of the water. So I'm pretty darn excited to go and have a little look. It's a shame he's not around right now to tour me the place, but let's go through and have a look. I'm pretty excited to see how far it's come, and speaking of which, oh my goodness. Yeah, XP. Wait, are you kidding me? I know I'm behind, but my goodness, am I this behind on video? Yeah, no, I'm not catching up anytime soon, but my goodness. Holy, I'm hoping this is all in videos, because oh my, I forgot how perfect this color palette is, especially the way that XP Crafted uses it. Oh my goodness. I'm honestly actually so glad he's brought this back, because this build looks actually incredible. Oh my goodness, and the blackstone tiles or deep slate tiles? I don't think we even had those last time he made a Prismarine Castle-y sea thing. I'm sure it probably has a name that I don't know, but oh my goodness. Anyway, oh, look at this too. Beautiful. Anyway, I need to maybe see if this actually is even what I think it is. Well, that's the fish. This is the random stuff, and oh my goodness. We are gonna have to pay or leave something behind here if the shards exist. Wait, where are the shards? The shards not. Oh, they exist. Okay, I'm going to grab a few of these, and well, I've just realized my ender chest isn't on me anymore, so I guess I got to poke around some more to find that, and then yeah, I got to grab some for the dark prismarine. I'm just hoping none of this place is dark, because oh my goodness, I do not want to be spawning anything in, and I'm assuming this is the farm part. At least it looks like the farm part. It looks dangerous, that's for sure. Whoa, okay. Yeah, no, this is definitely where an ender chest would be, I think. And well, you know what? I was just about to leave some diamonds for XP, but knowing XP's probably got 1,000,001 diamonds. If he doesn't, I will pay him those. No problem. But let's just say XP gets something from my shop. That whatever he wants. Do you want some glow lichen for this place? If so, grab it, and it's fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna grab some of these. Whatever fits in a shulker box. Not even a very empty shulker box. I guess that many. Just sort of have to pop back too often, and hopefully, well, Green will stock the dark prismarine one day. Maybe, but I'm not going to hold my breath. But yeah, 10 out of 10. This is incredible. XP has just outdone himself, as always. Yes, we are going to get on with building really soon, but going over to XP's did remind me that I do, in fact, have some posts to open, and I believe XP Crafted may or may not be the one that has left me. Well, oh, wait. I might be a little bit late, I guess. There are 3 pieces of post. 1, 2, and 3. So number 1 is, of course, well, XP Crafted and some half-food related stuff with coupons. Oh, I love that. We've got this frog key. Oh, I have not yet played Ravager Rush. I probably should get to that, although I think at this point Jevon is well in the lead, so it's not like I'm going to win anything, but it's open later in October, so I'll get to it then. And then, of course, we have a new horn, which is...
Hey, holy moly, you're huge!
That wonderful thing. Okay, well, I guess. I mean, it can live in here with the other ones. There you go. Beautiful. Thank you very much, Cub Fan. Although I will say this is August, and where's September's one? I don't see it. So what is this thing about? It's a survey. Dear valued customer, we at Harfu just value your most valued patronage and ask for feedback. Ah, interesting. About what exactly? I guess we should go find out, because I'll be honest, I may or may not make my own golden carrots and therefore don't actually shop there all that often, except for cake. it's pretty good for cake. Well, here we are. Right. Oh, I don't think I need to do a survey on this shop. I need to do a survey on this shop. Metal contaminant. I mean, this seems like an issue that needs solving, but not by me at least. Survey, I guess, is I guess we're just gonna have to put in what we currently are seeing, which is currently enter said shop to survey. We'll have to return at a later date. False. I don't want to have to go back to the post office, but I think I might have to actually post it. Yeah, okay. We'll hold on to it and we'll post that later when we get back to the base. But for now, that's enough diddly-daddling. I gotta get to building the shop, because this thing is going to be a little bit crazy to build. Right, enough exploring. We've got some building to do, and speaking of which, we need to actually add a path here, because following that one is not going to lead to the shop, well, in the slightest. So, guess we need to start with the structure first. Now, of course, the shape is the challenge from Pearl. Pearl indeed did place all of these stone blocks. I have not touched them, I have not moved them, and that is where they're going to, well, I would say stay, but it's not in the block palette, really. In fact, this is kind of what's in the block palette. We've got, obviously, the Crimson and the Warped. I guess that's the Crimson. This one's Mangrove and Nether supplies, I guess. We've got Jungle, we've got some moss to make the floor moss. We got all these things and all these things and all these things and all these things. So, let's, well, start placing them, I guess. Okay, the framework is in, and I'm going to show you guys from drone false point of view, because you're going to be able to see it much better, because of course the shape is still there. It does look like a moth or a butterfly, doesn't it? But sadly, we're actually not going to be going with that kind of vibe, nor are we going with the one that I actually came up with a little bit in the last episode, the whole like slug slash maggot kind of themey thing, because I kind of couldn't really, to this scale at least. Like if it was a bigger scale, bigger building maybe, I could definitely maybe have made it work, but it just wasn't working to the scale I wanted it to. It just wasn't looking good, and it wasn't very much looking like a greenhouse, which was the kind of whole idea for being here, because 1 greenhouse, 2 greenhouse, 3 greenhouse. Anyway, we've added a little bit of texture here. I'm not quite sure how I feel about it. I'm gonna leave it there for now. Kind of looks like the ends are a little bit singed, but we're definitely going to be working towards a bit more of a warmer palette. I'm going to try and maybe do some nethery plant stuff out here at some point, bring in some of the reds of the nether maybe a little bit. But yeah, to bring in a little bit of warmth with the whole, like, you know, coolness of up there. We've gone with the jungle because, well, that was in my original plan. And I you know, there's nothing better than to, like, bring, you know, a bit of warmth into the build. Especially as the roofs are going to be the blue. And, well, speaking of the roofs, I think we're going to go with warped instead of copper. Copper was a little bit too light for my liking. They're not going to have too much variation, I don't think, although I do really like the variation, but I think it's just not quite what I want right now, at least. But yeah, the walls as well, I think I'm going to also do this kind of tone, maybe some mud instead, perhaps. So I've marked those out with dirt, and I think, what should we do? Should we do this middle section, or should we do the side first? I think we should probably do the middle section, but that is like the scale of the side bits. So yeah, let's work on part 2. The, I guess the tower type thing is going to have a glass roof on the top. By the way, I haven't worked out what's going on inside yet, so hopefully by the end of the episode you guys can comment some ideas. But yeah, we're going to have a dome roof, which, I mean, if you're going to do a greenhouse, you got to do a dome roof. You gotta. It just has to be a thing. I don't know. I don't make the rules, except I guess I do. I do in this case. Right, well, I've put a little bit of the structure of the roof here, just so I know where the walls are going to start on this section. I guess it's going to be the same here, but let's work on the one side first. Now, I'm going to actually, you know what, let me get out a block palette for the walls, because I couldn't decide between 2 different things, and well, you know what, I just went with both. That's how you basically, I guess, get around that. You just kind of have both the different walls. So one is going to be the, well, not jungle planks exactly, but we might as well put jungle planks down, this kind of vibe. And then the other is going to be a much cooler tone, which again, I had to fix by adding not so cool tones. But that one is going to be the mushroom and the bone blocks, I think. But with that and that, it would have just been too cool. And well, the nether's hot, so it doesn't really work for me. So I think what we could do, warm tones here, cool tones on the middle section. And yeah, I think I'm even going to push, I think, these walls back a little bit too. So apologies, I kind of technically haven't built here, but you know, I think Pearl will appreciate the depth rather than anything else. Yeah, that looks cool. Maybe some concrete, perhaps. But I like how that feels. I won't lie, that looks extremely odd, but hopefully you get the gist. I think that's about the size we're going to go for. It does look weird right now, but I think that's where we're going to also be using the roof blocks, which is going to be the warped. And then maybe some tinted glass. I've been trying to work out if I want tinted or black glass, but I think I've got a little bit more tinted to use, so we're going to try that just to keep it kind of dark and gloomy. So yeah, let's add that to the top, and then we can start working about the sides, and then maybe out the back. And then last but not least, we're going to work on detail today as well. But because you know, I want to make, you know, add some stairs and stuff, make things a bit smoother, a bit nicer. But I'm trying to sort of do it in a way today where it's very basic. It's the framework first. It's kind of in the order that you kind of plan builds out in, or at least that I do usually. Sometimes the order does change up a little bit depending on what it is. But anyway, I guess it's time for bed and time to add a roof on this thing. Well, it doesn't take that much for a build to actually start feeling alive. Well, it's not alive. It could be alive. Who's to say it's not alive? No. I could stick a face on it and therefore it would be alive. Anyway, not sure what I'm doing with the back here yet, but I have added a balcony at the very, very top. I do need to go grab some wax because I believe the trapdoors I have, which are the ones from Randog, aren't wax, and I just grabbed them without thinking. But we'll add some wax to those. In fact, Joel is on right now. We'll actually go to Joel's shop. I think he's got some wax, some honey, I guess. But anyway, let's actually just look at it from the sky, because again, you can see the shape a little bit better. Now, there is one thing about this that people won't like, and that's the fact that it is asymmetrical this side. But Pearl made it even, okay? Wait, is it even? Yes, it's even. There's 2 blocks in the middle there, so stuff it. Oh, you know what? I might add just another one there. Just make it too wide instead. But you know what? I really, really quite like this. I think it's different enough from Pearls. I really tried making it different. I actually, in fact, I'm going to try and insert a little clip here if I have it. I don't know if it recorded or not. But basically, I did try. I used the replace block thing in a creative world just to see what Crimson would look like and what Mangrove would look like. And neither of them, I don't know if it's because there's like greenery and blue behind the, I don't know, the redness just kind of didn't work. And I really wanted it to. I really wanted Mangrove and like Netherrack vibes on the, like instead of the Prismarine and the warped and copper. But I just couldn't. This looked way better. So I just have to go with this. It just is a better color palette. So that's it. I did try. I promise you, I did try. I really, really wanted Mangrove to work, but I don't know. Just for some reason, with the plan for out here and everything, it didn't work. Okay, I spent hours upon hours trying different things. This took me a long while to come up with. I'm not gonna lie. My first big build back, I guess. I guess it took my brain a little bit longer. Anyway, I'm gonna add some tinted windows. In fact, I went shopping for some tinted windows. Whoever has that permit, I don't know, but I bought quite a few stacks because I was like, you know what, I'm probably going to use it in the future. But the plan is, I don't know, it'll keep it kind of nice and dark looking from outside, I think. We're going to add some windows. So I guess in a way, it's kind of detail time. Well, I would have showed you the progress of all the details I've added, but well, the file corrupted, and so that's fun, right? What I did manage to save, though, was the clip of me filling in the floor around the place, experimenting with different blocks and muddy, soul sandy stuff. So I think it's a nice mixture of kind of a nethery sort of vibe without being just full-on nether nylium and such. Or netherrack, which I think would have been just a little bit too harsh, although I probably will bring in a little bit more red with some other things pretty soon. But those are a couple of things that I'm a little bit hesitant to build because I'm not very good at them, and well, you know, there's something I try to work on now and again, and sometimes fail, sometimes do okay, but you know, this time it's going to be very different because I'm going to be building some custom trees, not like this one behind me, although hopefully better. I guess you guys can decide. But the difficult part with it is that it's not going to be using the traditional leaves, and that is what scares me because I was looking through all the blocks in the creative block menu and trying to find some sort of transparency, some spaces in some blocks, and well, which would be, well, not that, although we are going to be trying to experiment with that a little bit too, but of course, the crimson, well, nether wart blocks. I keep thinking that crimson wart blocks are not technically the nether wart blocks, but this is kind of what we're working with, and I mean, if we compare it to the leaves, can we please get some similarities, just a few holes within the leaves? That would be really nice, I won't lie. But before we get on with the trees, let's distract ourselves with a quick collab. Well, we've been invited to go and play a little mini game with Covevan, and so I thought I would just fly straight on over here And it's going to be Mace Race, which I have played a little bit before on live stream. It's over on my second channel, I believe, with the VOD from that. It was really fun. I mean, Xisuma at the time was still making it, and I believe this time both sides are exactly the same, so it is actually a race rather than two separate different courses. But Cub should be over here already, and I guess I will say that the course looks really good, actually. Xuma's done a little bit of terrain work around it. I like that a lot, actually. That makes it just feel like it's a little bit more, like, you know, part of the terrain, even though it's very, very, like, you know, rectangular. It's very cool. This whole thing might have to go on the second channel. I have a feeling it won't fit in the video. But, it'll be good fun, and nonetheless.
Hello. Hello, False.
How's it going? Look at you, your fancy helmet. Little purple on it.
Oh, yeah.
Fancy.
You like? So, False, I don't know if you noticed, but Ren has played Etho in this already, and he's gotten a trophy.
Oh.
So he thinks he's hot stuff. So here's what I'm proposing, False.
Mm-hmm.
You play me.
Okay.
And then the winner of you and me, we challenge Ren.
Okay. I mean, I'm down for that.
Look at this trophy. Isn't this a sweet trophy?
I'll be honest, I didn't know that was a whole trophy, so now I'm like even more down for this.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Cool. Okay. Let's set our spawns. Let's get everything going.
Wait, are we gonna die in this?
I don't think so. All right, are you ready?
I am not, but we're just gonna do it anyway.
Me either. We're just sending. Okay, here we go.
Click how this works. Yeah. Okay. We have to click it.
Click it. Yep.
Okay. Count me down.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, click. Okay, and then I think there's a countdown, maybe.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
That's scary.
Good luck. Here we go.
Oh my goodness, I'm scared already. Oh, okay, I missed already. Oh, I definitely missed that one. Cuphead, slow down, Cuphead.
No, it's fine. Oh no, I missed the top one. So sad.
Dude, I found this one so difficult the first time, so I'm probably not going to do this one. This one's tougher than most, I think. And as much as I would love to have featured the whole clip in here, it was quite long, and you're gonna have to go check it out in full if you want to watch it on my second channel, FalseLive, which I will link below. It's got live stream VODs, behind the scenes stuff that doesn't make it to videos, so it's well worth a subscribe if you want that kind of content. It's fun, I promise. But also subscribe here too, because you know you probably haven't, right? Have you not? Click it now. Click it now, I dare you. All this bee will get you. Well, what do we think? I kind of really like them. I wasn't actually going to go for the spruce tree kind of vibe, but like the fact that they like lean, the little ones don't lean, but the big ones kind of lean. There's just 2 big ones, 2 small ones right now. I don't know what I'm doing with the rest. If I'm even adding any more, I don't really know. This is kind of all I have for the outside right now. I obviously need to do the back. Everybody knows the back, you know, gets done at a later date. You know, we don't worry about this. Also, the interior, you know, I've decided that one side is obviously warped, one side is the crimson. Ignore the fact that we're using red slimes instead. I mean, yeah, there's red, technically. It's also pink, though. Because, you know, they like to confuse things. I'm also going to add some more sprouts, which I don't seem to have, the little blue ones around the place. Scatter them around when I have some. But I'm pretty happy with... I think it's good. I think it's a good contrast. In fact, let's have a little look-see. So this is why the roof didn't look so good with this, but I feel like this is good. Well, actually, do they both lean the same way? I mean, that's not a bad thing. The wind probably does go one direction. And both trees would lean that way. And, you know, it looks a bit odd maybe, but you know, we'll go with it. Maybe we'll add a 3rd tree. I don't really know. You know, I'm going to leave it up to you guys now to leave some suggestions below. Maybe a sea creature in the river. I don't know. I mean, you know, we can keep this looking a bit more alien, perhaps, by adding some creatures and stuff. I wanted to add some sort of tech-related thing, because I kind of like the idea that it's potentially techy. I don't know if I want to do the interior a little bit techy, but anyway, let me get helicopter false in the air, or drone false. Let's have a quick look from just a little bit further away, just so we get like the full span. And also, while it's nighttime, which I think it is spawn proof. I believe I've checked. Yeah, look at spawn proof. Green letters or numbers, I guess. We'd like to see that. I mean, these trees might not be actually. Should probably double check those ones. But I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. There's just one last thing I need to do, and that is stock the place, obviously, other than the things I've just mentioned, building-wise. And because I have no interior yet, we're just going to chuck a little vehicle here real quick and have them deliver for right now the materials that will be sold. Because right now, yeah, we don't have anywhere to really put it in there other than just chucking some barrels, which I don't really want to do. So quick little last thing to add. Just a little final touch. Somewhere to stock the things for now, and we'll add it right in this space here that I marked out a little bit earlier. Well, here it is. The little truck has pulled up. I haven't quite worked out where all the stuff is yet. I'm going to stock it just between now and next episode. Put maybe down some barrels and such nearby or something, or maybe just chuck them near the entrance. I don't know yet. Maybe it's dropped off just over here. Anyway, I'll probably tweak this a bunch more, but do leave me your suggestions if there's anything you think we should add. I do want to also come up with a banner design if you have any ideas for that, what that should be. But yeah, that's about all the time I have for today, sadly. But hopefully you enjoyed this pretty jam-packed buildy episode. I will catch you all next time. See ya!